International Coin Channel, and today it's going to be some Roosevelt dimes from 1992. You can see we got two of them here. It says Liberty in front of Roosevelt. It says, "In God We Trust" under his chin. And then here there's a P, underneath that's a 1992, and then down there there's a J and an S. This magnified there. The J and an S here right underneath Roosevelt's neck is for John Sinek. He was the engraver of these coins. And then the 1992, of course, is the date. And the P is for the Philadelphia Mint, where in 1992 they made 593.5 million of these, so a little over half a billion. This one behind it, of course, is from the Denver Mint. Let's see, get that a little bit better light there. And when we look at this one from the Denver Mint, we see it says Liberty in front of Roosevelt. We've got his chin again. And D for Denver. And the Denver Mint, they made 616 million of these. These are copper nickel clad copper coin. So inside is the copper, all filled in there. The outside is a copper nickel blenders. They're probably 90+% copper when you include the blends. Not much nickel at all. In fact, there's not much nickel. It's nickel, mostly copper. So when we flip it over, we see that it is just, let's get this in a better light here. We're doing it this way so I can show you something on the back here. So these are from the uncirculated mint sets. You can probably tell that right up front, right? This is one from just a regular circulation that doesn't have the same shine on it. These ones are somewhat polished in the sense that they were polished when they came out of the mint, but they're not polished in the sense that they stick up off the coin like a proof set would. So when we look at this one here, we see this one came from the mint. It's uncirculated, but it still has, some little scratches and dings on it when you look at it. This one here from the circulating Philadelphia one is all dinged up. And one of the things you'll find when you look on the back of these used dimes is that there are two sets of bands on here, and that's what it is. So there's a double band here, and a double band here, and then at the bottom there's a little cut, almost like a holder for the course down here. We do almost like a bat handle, it turns out. On the left there is an olive branch, and there's a couple olives there on the right. There is an oak sprig, and there's an acorn here. At the top of the coin it says United States of America, kind of surrounds it. Here across the middle, E pluribus unum. I know these are broke up, but it's just E pluribus unum split by the olive and nickel. And then down here it says one dime, and these are dots, round dots. They're not stars or anything. And as I said, it's a copper nickel, and it's also a rimmed coin. Well, when we look at this coin, in comparison to this coin, we can kind of see what I'm talking about when I talk about the bands. So up here you see the two bands, and they're fully split apart. Let's see if we can change the light on these at all. Get a little bit of side light here. So at the top, one more time, there we go. At the top you see that the bands are fully split apart. Let me tip it right like that. And you can see a separation all the way across the bands here. The bottom set of bands, unfortunately, we don't see that kind of separation there. Let's turn this one off. And because we don't see that separation there, this will not be what they would call a full bands version. Now, NGC and PCGS rate these coins, and the PCGS designation for full bands says that it has to, if it's MS60 or better, it has to have full separation between the bands, which this one does, the upper and lower, and this one does not have the full separation that we can see. And the coin must also show no significant cuts across the bands, so you can't have a line that cuts all the way down through both bands. This one, there's no cuts that do that, but you just don't have the separation. So that's our Denver Mint coin. Let's look at the back of the Philadelphia Mint coin. And again, we see that we can get some good separation in the bands here. This is much more scratched up, even though it's a uncirculated coin. They just get scratched up at the end. And then down here we see almost no separation in the bands. So for these coins, these would not be the full bands version. And it turns out in 1992 there are plenty of these coins around that are in pretty good shape. So even though these might be as high as MS65, even in MS65 you're only talking about maybe $4, and these two probably not even that. So we got some uncirculated coins that are worth maybe a couple bucks maximum, probably not that even. They made 1.2 billion, remember, of these two, and there are plenty of coins in this shape. There's two other ways you can get this coin. One is in what's called a prestige set, which has an Olympic $50 in it. Those have a different gloss on them altogether. The other is in just a regular S set, and the third is in silver. I guess there's three different ways plus these. So this one right here, here we go. Here's a 1992 in the kind of S mid set, and this is probably worth about $4. The interesting thing about it is that it is worth about $2 just in silver alone, so it does not have a huge premium. Let's look at the back of this one and see if the S for the San Francisco Mint has any better bands than the uncirculated coins do. And look at that. That is just, if you had this in a P or a D, you'd be in really great shape. And look at the separation here. My lighting is not the best, but you can really see a separation. It pretty much goes all the way across there. Yeah, when you do it like that, you can see it. You're looking through a little bit of glass here, so the separation goes all the way across. And this one is really good where it separates all the way across. And so this is pretty close to a full bands version, but because it's an S coin, that changes the calculation completely, because this coin was specially made, specially polished, and put in a special set. So the full bands are not as expensive. In fact, this may only be worth $4 to $5 even in this shape that it's in. These coins were sold for $11, and the whole set now is worth, you can get this whole set for under 11, so that's kind of a weird thing. All right, well, that's all we have today from the DC coin world. We have the S, the D, and the P from 1992 for the Roosevelt dimes. Have a great day, and we'd love to have you subscribe to the GC Coin World International Coin Channel.